and welcome back to Generation 4! Generation 4 of the Dark Moon Pack! And I cannot believe this, but we are actually here getting ready to carry on yet another wonderful part of the legacy that our wolves have left with us. And today we are announcing the Generation 4 Dark Moon Pack heir, Rosetta! So yes, you guys, Rosetta has actually ended up becoming the winner. She is going to be our heiress to carry on the Dark Moon Pack and see what kind of adventures she can go on. And I'm really excited that we actually picked her because Rosetta has such a fascinating lifetime quest. We're actually going to need to go ahead and we are going to spend her entire life with a terrible sense of direction, which means that we are not going to be able to open up the map at any point during her lifetime. The only exceptions are if we just accidentally open up the map, like if I try to see what's going on in the tab. I'm going to try really hard never ever to press the map, but we can look over the quest and we can look over any perks she may have. And yes, my friends, we do finally have some perks. So as you guys noticed with Generation 3, I actually wanted to finish them out before the wonderful update that added in perks and that added in beavers, which I cannot wait to see, to Wolf Quest. And I wanted to do that just because I felt like Basil and Demeter, they had a good thing going. We were familiar with that version of Wolf Quest, and I also wanted to protect our save files from corrupting. But now we have entered Generation 4, which means that we will be working with beavers. And also, this is my very first time seeing the age perks. As a 2-year-old wolf, you only have the physical attributes that you selected initially. So Rosetta is not very fast. She's actually pretty slow, but she has a lot of stamina and she will definitely try to see things through. And like I said, her challenge for her entire life is that we are going to do our best to never look at the map. Never on purpose, at least. I'll close my eyes. I promise. Pinky promise. If I accidentally open up the map, I will close my eyes as quickly as I can. I just realized I was waving my pinky around in the air. None of you are here to pinky promise me, so I'll just pinky promise myself with my other pinky. But there we go, guys. So I'm gonna do my best to follow through on her challenge. And before we get going, I did just want to have a moment to say, this was such a hard decision. I struggled so much with who we should have as the Generation 4 heir that I actually commissioned 4 different pieces of art from our amazing artist Alari, and I will try to show you guys that art right now. And I just wanted to take a moment to say that this was not a decision that was easily made by me. I had Alari go ahead and prepare us for Badger being the one to inherit the Dark Moon Pack. And I really loved his coat. I loved his little black ears. I loved how he was all gray. I loved how he was going to just kind of do his best to take care of his family. But then, guys, the longer I spent like sleeping and on having made that choice, and the longer we went getting ready for Generation 4, the more I kept literally waking up from dreams of this beautiful girl here, of Rosetta. And I realized that, okay, she won my heart. She won my heart with the way that she survived as a sick pup right at the very end. She won my heart with the way she was always wandering off from the moment she was born. She was wandering off and getting into like complete, not intentional mischief, just she never had a sense of direction to get back to the den even when she was tiny. So we were constantly searching for her and plucking her up and putting her back in the den. And I just love her personality. She is not as fierce as many of our Dark Moon Pack heirs have been so far. So I'm really hoping that with Rosetta, we'll be able to maybe bring a little bit of light to the Dark Moon. And I think it'll be a really fun and amazing adventure to explore this world without ever looking at the map. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to be kind of tough. But alright, so we're gonna get Rosetta up and going, and we are going to go ahead and let her try to complete her quest of searching for those cow elk, or well, really any 2 elk. I doubt she'd be killing a bull elk, but maybe there's a couple of the little calves nearby that we'd be able to take down. So we're gonna try to go ahead and get her her food as quickly as possible. Then we're going to try to find her a mate so that we can get ready for these puppies. I think she would be such a happy wolf. She'd be, oh look, I think she actually has Badger's little like black tips on her ears. Oh, that's so cool. But I think she'd be totally happy to go ahead and be able to, like, start a family of her own. Oh, Lamar territory. Okay, we don't want to go over there. And to raise some pups on her own. But I really feel like she doesn't want to be completely on her own. I mean, if you have a bad sense of direction and you are a little bit of a nervous personality, and you really like to be up high so that you can kind of see where things are for once, I think she really wants to find a mate basically as quickly as possible. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh my gosh, this is it. We're doing it. One last howl for the beginning, Rosetta. Oh my gosh, and we're really doing this. And we are going to let our wonderful, beautiful Rosetta of the Roses of the Dark Moon Pack get us completely lost in Yellowstone. So let's do this. All right, Rosetta. Hopefully, maybe if she has no sense of... Ooh, let's see. Okay, there's a cougar. All right, what's over here? A snowshoe hare. Oh, there is an elk herd somewhere nearby. So what's this? And male dispersal wolves already? Oh my goodness. Well, we're not ready for male dispersal wolves. We're gonna say she's got a bit of an appetite. So let's see if we can just follow where the elk herd is. We'll start there. It feels really weird to be running past some bunny tracks without Demeter at this point, just FYI. All right, and I am so happy that we're gonna be working with her. This is gonna be amazing. I'm sure it's gonna turn out totally fine. We're completely going to get lost. I'm gonna have to work really hard not to try to like open up the map all the time to figure out where we're going. It'll be really difficult to actually control territory with her too. Oh, but a quick reminder, my friends. And I think occasionally she just howls because she's like, I'm a little confused about where to go. But a quick reminder, my friends, if you are really devastated that Argon, Badger, any of the other surviving pups from any of our litters were not chosen, even though you really wanted them to be, the raspberry elk herd was going this way, eh? Then never fear, because if you guys recall, you can actually go ahead and you can download all of our wolves who survived to adulthood at least. Oh! What's going on here? Oh, it's the dispersal wolves! Wow, they're really pretty. Don't bite me. I think they're dispersal wolves at least. Yeah! Rude! You guys shouldn't be trying to attack me. How did we wander right into the... Oh, hey, food! Alright, Rosetta, if this is the way it's gonna be. Alright, let's see if we can spook any of these guys. Anybody mildly sick? Oh, I think the ones who were trying to... The other wolves were who were trying to get us. Alright, come on, can we get this one? Oh, she's fully healthy. What are you doing trying to trick me? But I think those dispersal wolves that were trying to like follow us even though we slowed down because we're like, oh, food! I think that they were actually trying to bite us still and they got, oh yes, this cow looks perfect. Good job, Rosetta. I think they were actually still trying to like bite us and they got completely destroyed because we led them straight into a bigger herd of elk. So take that, you rude guys. One of you was a beautiful red wolf that maybe Rosetta would have been enchanted by, but because you know, the red color maybe reminds her of the wild roses that grow around the place that she likes. Holy cow, Rosetta. How are you moving so fast on this? All right, come on, come on. I mean, we're not in any pack's territory, so they better not try to fight us. Oh, she's got youth on her side. Come on, Rosetta. Yes. I can't believe this. We rarely have a first, like, day wandering Amethyst Mountain elk kill. So she's proving to be a lot stronger and reminding me a lot of her father, Basil, and her mother, Catalina. All right. No, you don't, Rosetta. But yes, if you are just still devastated and you're like, Badger! Don't worry, you can download him and play as a Badger in your very own Wolf Quest Anniversary Edition game. So you can totally get to that, friends. It's one of my favorite things to do, to be able to make it so you all... I cannot believe how good she did! But that's one of my favorite things to do so that you all will actually be able to go ahead and have the life of the wild wolf that we love and cherish. And look at her. She's just able to go ahead and like fill her stomach. She barely took any hits from that. Rosetta, you are young, resilient, healthy. Maybe we'll go ahead and see if we can like find a second elk today. And then we can just spend all the rest of our time focusing. All right, what about you? All right, come on. All right. Oh, yes, we found another sickly one. Wow. I did not expect like Rosetta to end up being like with her terrible sense of direction. I thought she'd kind of be goofy, sort of like her Aunt Demeter, to be honest. But it seems that she's just super strong and like ready to go. And maybe ready to track down the best mate. Because I only like to give our wolves like maybe 3 to 5 days maximum on Amethyst Mountain. And then they just have to kind of pick whatever mate that they've managed to find. Whoever was around that seemed to be the best. But I really feel like Rosetta, she'll have more time to really focus on trying to find the best match so that she doesn't feel like she's going to be alone anymore. Oh, she's a powerful hunter. You got that from Basil. All right, watch out, watch out. And, all right. This cow elk is proving to be a little trickier, but if we can just take her down, if we're a little clever about it. There we go. We'll get back some of our energy. And then if we can trip her up before she gets back to the rest of the herd, because we don't want her to get too close to the herd, because that would be bad for us, being dragged in among all of those others. How did you turn out to be such a strong huntress? I'm so impressed, my girl. All right, now we're just gonna have to be really careful though. I don't want our eyes to be like bigger than our stomach. Okay, wait for it, wait for it. All right, come on, come on, come on. Down we go, cow elk. Oh, she does have really great stamina to be able to like follow all the way through. Come on, come on. Wow, her stamina helps her so much for when she actually gets her teeth on a kill. She's not gonna let go. Oh, geez. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just a little tiny bit more. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's amazing! Did you guys see that? Like, look at her. She's amazing. She's learned to hunt, like, in 1 day. What the heck? So now we can actually spend the next, like 4 days finding a mate. We may not even need to be here that long. That is fantastic. Rosetta, that's ridiculously cool. Here, we'll let her go ahead and, like, if we can climb up on this little rock, I'll see if I can get her up on it. Can you get up here? Yeah. You know what? We'll let her go ahead. Kind of have a victory howl. She's fantastic at this. Look at all the crows waddling in the background, ready to go ahead and enjoy themselves a nice meal. Well, wow! Okay, so I guess the next task, and there's a whole bunch of coyotes already coming. A whole pack of them, look at that. Oh my gosh, she is so cool. I love her already. What the heck? Alright, well I guess our next task is going to be just letting her get a little bit of rest, and then we will spend the next several days being able to pick out the best mate for her. I don't know if she's just going to be ridiculously strong for the Dark Moon, and she's just going to show up and be like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to find the best possible mate the next day, but she might do that. But there we go! So our girl Rosetta, apparently just as strong as her father Basil, totally just, I think, beat like the time record for the Moonpack Wolves of Wolf Quest Anniversary Edition, finishing up their hunting quest on Amethyst Mountain. And next time, we will do our best to help her find the perfect mate. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Dispersal Wolves ahead! Oh my goodness! And if you would like to join me on this and literally thousands more adventures, including figuring out who that dark shadow wolf is over the ridge, then do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious. That's a moose! And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!